All right, all right. I got a video here for Wisconsin evening, and then I'm gonna make a video later. And I got some stuff I want to show on anybody who uses lotto odds. I got some ideas that are using the hit miss here that I'll show later. So first, though, I want to go over here and I'm going to show you what I have for Wisconsin. I'm gonna make another video tonight, then possibly on what I just said, and then also I might make another video on crypto and some meme coin stuff. So And this is what I have for Wisconsin evening right here. And I'm going to show you how I got to this. And the first thing I did here, you can see I used my SB pairs. I used 3, 6, and 13. And the reason why is because for the evening alone, 3 and 6 are out, 17 and 18 draws. Even though it's for the evening alone, it's still getting up there. And then 13, you can see is also a 10. And then when you go to the combined, you'll see 13's at the top. So that's why I have those three. I feel like that's a good starting point. And I want to make a video, another video I want to talk about starting points. I know I've already talked about that before, but instead of starting with 220, have that initial start where you reduce your numbers dramatically but using, logic so you hopefully don't remove the winner in the first move. I'm trying to do less moves as possible to get it down to a low amount because I like to play in the store. So obviously, I'm not going to be going to the store with a ton of numbers. So anyway, so I just want to show you that's how I got the SB pairs right there. And you can see here, my SB pairs are these right here. The ones that are due, I just showed you. And then what I did is look at the evening, or I mean, look at the combined. We have key 2 or 3, but especially 3, right? Out 17 draws. But look at that, 2 and 3. So I would say one of these is likely to hit. I'm hoping that one of those, that's a good calculated move. And then let's see the next thing I was going to look at. You'll see here I have those right there, my SP pairs, and then I have key 2 or 3. And then you'll notice that I have pink. I removed the X there on pink. And the reason why is because on the evening alone, you'll see there hasn't been a pink in 2 draws. Now, I could go out a little longer, but a lot of times there's a pink. So I'm just going to go for that. I mean, it takes away about 5 or 6 numbers, I think. So I'm going to just go with this. I'm going to go for the pink. So those are the 2 moves I did there. And then I did one of these keys has to hit. And then I picked these sums. Now, sums burn me. And I try not to focus on sums, but I'm trying something instead of just going over to here or whatever and going to sums and saying, okay, what sum is due, and then you can do 500 draws. But honestly, a lot of times you want to do like 20 to 50 draws, gives you a better, what's really due. I mean, look at 18. It shows 18 in second place, right? But watch when you go to like 25. It's still there, okay, but watch when you go to 20. That's more reasonable. 18 is not, no matter what, 18 is not more due than 14. Okay, because 12 and 14 they just hit more. So, and look at 9 is below that, which is obviously, I feel, yeah, see, that's more realistic. I know it's only 15 draws, but I'm not, you know what? I'm going to add 14 to this mix just because it shows that. Screw it. I'm going to add it. Let me add that. Hopefully it doesn't like bump up my numbers a bunch. All right, not that much. What is it, like one number? Let me see. What was that? Heck was that number? Yeah, what number was that? 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay. 257. So let's go like this. So this is what I'm going to go with right here tonight. Okay. And the reason why I got that though is not because of what I just did, but I just added one there. But I'll go to this. So I go to not frequency, but I go to the expectation chart. And what I've been doing is let's just start at, okay, I have it on combined right now. So let's go to 20 draws. And anything, okay, the yellow is obviously underperforming, right? At 20 draws is underperforming. And then the red is overperforming. So 22 is overperforming in 20 draws. So What I'm looking for is one of these yellow to jump up into this area, even if it's even if it's the bottom one. But I'm just trying to take one of these and have them up there. So nothing there. So let's go to 30. Nothing still. Let's go to 40 draws. So here we got 12 and 18. Now, I don't care about 18 right now, but look at 12. 12 is out. 12 has only hit one time in 40 draws, right? So I'm going to take that one. Let's go to 50 draws. 19, I don't really care about that one right now either. Let's go to 60 draws. 13, that's a good one. 13 obviously is a good sum. So I'm going to say 12 and 13. I've already looked at them. And then sometimes I'll go up to 80, sometimes 100. And then what I do is I'll jump over to like whatever one I'm looking at and do the single too. So I'll do the evening and I'll drop it back down. So 12 is there. 16, I guess you could add that if you wanted to, but I'm not going to add that right now. Let's go to 50. Still 16 and 19. Watch it be 16, 18, or 19 tonight, right? But there's a 13. I'm going to go for the 12 and a 13. And I'm throwing in that 14 just because what I showed you there. It's only one number anyway. And it's not really showing me much there. So let's go to 80 draws. 9. So 9, I don't really care for 6, but look at 9. 9 has only hit 2 times in 80 draws in the evening. So that's why you see that I added the 9 right there, some 9. These are all X'd out. So that's what I have. And these here, I want to show you something on this later. I can't show you right now because I did. This here is from, the binary is from, what do you call it? From Lotto odds. But I got my own pattern things here that I did. And I did something, but I don't want to sit there and talk about that right now. It's a 6-pack thing here I did. So I'll do that later. Let me get into what I was just trying to do. Okay, so that's the sums. Here's the numbers, right? Okay, so those are the numbers I have tonight. But I want to show you this. This is so key. This digit filter by key is so good. Let me show you, first of all, let me go to the AB. I'm going to show you something I seen last night here. Let me go to VTracks. And let me go to pre-sorted VTracks. Let me go to evening alone. And see, this was last night. Last night, this was blank, right? So it was out 6 or whatever. I knew that there was a high chance that there was going to be a 3 or an 8 or a 4 or a 9 on the AB on one of those positions or a combination of them. And sure enough, last night, the 4. The 4 dropped in the B position, right? In a box form, 0, 4, 6. And there's the 4 right there. So this is, you can really use this to your advantage and it can really reduce the numbers. So let's look at what I found here. I think I didn't find anything on the evening alone, so I put it as combined. And I think I found something good for the BC, which is a little harder to find though. I like the AB or the AC. The BC is a little bit tougher in my opinion because so many things can fall in the B slot, you know. Like this here, look at, you got out 7 draws and out 8 draws. So it's like, okay, what are these? You got 0, 1, and a 2 and a 3, as far as I remember. I think that's what that is. But look, I mean, obviously 0 or 1 could go out a long time in the B or C position, right? In box form. And then the other one, a 2 or a 3. So I'm not a huge fan of this, but it's out 7 draws combined when you combine these two. And if you go, you know, being today's the 11th, if you go all the way down to, you know, just before Christmas, it's out its longest. Now, of course, nothing's guaranteed. Obviously, it can go out longer. Here's 7, you know, but when you take these two combined, that's the longest it's been out. So, I mean, it could go 8, 9, who knows? But this is and like I said, I don't really like this one for the BC. Typically, you get an AB one like this. Oh, it's gold because it really reduces the numbers. It's a good starting point. But anyway, so if you did do that, that'd be a 0, 1 or a 2, 3 on the B or C. So this would be good. So there's a 2. That'd be good because there's a 3, a 3. So, but I said that a B or C, and that means in the box form, it would have to be a 0, 1, 2, or 3. So only these ones here would fit the bill, right? Only these 3 if one of those hit and if I have the right numbers here. So what I did here is these are the numbers I have for tonight. I'm gonna take it over here just because I don't know if I just wanna. Let's go over here. Sometimes I do it over there, but let's just do this. I got some cool stuff I want to show for lottery posts as well. So let me start this. I'm going to try to end this video here then after this. So we got these 6 numbers. Well, check this out. We've had pair sum 10 hit 3 times in a row. I'm going to remove that. Could it hit again? Sure. Still going to remove it. I don't care. So it removed what? One number? Removed the 135. Okay, so we're getting rid of that one. So that let's see what else is there. Now, I would like to say the 912 because look, 912 hits a lot and it hasn't hit in a while. So, and look at this. I knew there was going to be an FSB coming. Look at that FSB. That means front split back. So 047. So in the previous 3 draws, there was a 0, there was a 4, and there was a 7. And that's what you got, FSB. I knew it was coming. It was due. And I got something kind of cool I want to show later on that. I put in all kinds of work on this, and it really works for states like Texas. So I'll show that as well. But for now, I want to say this: the 912. So let's look at that real quick. Let's isolate the 912 and just see if it. Oh, is that a 912? Since I removed a 912, it didn't. It's not a 912. So okay, 247. If a pair of some 9 hits tonight, if my numbers are correct, obviously. But anyway, and let's see here. Okay, well, look at this. There hasn't been a 3 in either the L1 or the L2 position, right? So look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 draws. There hasn't been a 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 1. Hit. Hit 1, 2, 3. Hit 1. Hit. So a 3 hits pretty often. Yeah, look at that. So I'm gonna say, you know what? There's gonna be a 3 tonight. I don't care what position. I'm just gonna say I think there's gonna be a 3 tonight. So I'm gonna remove the 1 1, 1 2, the 2 1, and the 2 2. 2 2. All right. So what do I not like? Don't like the 10 hitting. And like I said, I like the ultimately I like the 0, 1, or the 2 or the 3 hitting in the B or the C position in the box form. Well, that would only be 2 3 7 tonight if my numbers are correct. See that? Because it's the only one that has it. Right? Or am I wrong? Right. All right. So or 3. I like 3 4 5 just because 2 5 7 was added there. But these are my numbers. These are my favorite ones right here. Box. I'm not going to do straight or anything tonight. I'm going to keep this under 14 minutes. And then I'll try to make those other videos tonight. I got a good one on meme coins I want to do. And I want to do some more on the pattern stuff here. So anyway, I'll make more videos later. That's what I have for Wisconsin tonight. All right. Have a good night. Bye.